Today we've got the Okayest beer around, a new gross origin story, some major beer shrinkage, and 26 facts for binge drinking in 2026. Let's go! Welcome in, everybody. It's the Craft Beer Republic. Thanks for drinking. Thanks for joining. I am Greg, and all the way from the Fresh Coast, that's Big Guy Flex. What's up, big fella?
Here I am, hanging out. Excited for today.
I'm excited. It's been a minute. I did some drinking over the weekend. And,
I had a few beers.
Yeah, it's been a while, but I did. I had a few beers.
Probably something we should do a little bit more on the,
on our craft beer show.
Yeah,
we should have more craft beers.
We do stuff.
Yeah, we do. We fucks around.
We dabble.
Yeah, a little dabbling here and there. Shout out to our top listening city of last week, and that was Los Angeles.
Oh, hey, what's up?
I love LA.
City of the Angels.
Exactly that. All right, before we get too deep into anything, two things. First, follow us at Craft Beer Republic and at FlexMeBeer_in between. Mail at craftbeerrepublic.com, 805-538-BEER2337. We do have a voicemail today.
That's very exciting.
I love a voicemail.
I'm excited.
But before we get there, let's get to what Flex is drinking over there.
In a world where craft beer is king, a world where muscles are bigger than growlers, only one tongue can guide us. One man, one tongue, one tongue jobber. In this world, we must find out what is Flex drinking.
Had to get my glasses set straight on my nose there.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck around.
No, yeah, I never fuck around or something. Anyways, today I am drinking because they got me on the goddamn can art.
Uh-oh.
Drecker Brewing. It's been a bit. Sometimes they really get me and they do me dirty. Most times, they do a pretty decent job. So today I'm drinking Emotional Support Demon India Pale Ale. And here I am showing you that wonderful, lovely can art.
Classic Drecker can art.
It is just super duper classic. Bright pink, bright blue, some yellows in there, all in that black and gray background. They just do such a phenomenal job with this. This is a 7.2% ABV. And I love their billing, their ingredients on the label. That's one of my favorite things about Drecker.
Yes.
They got the 2-row spelt, malted oats, malted wheat, Azaka and Simcoe Cryo, and then their house IPA yeast. Relatively new. Let's see. Oh, I think they actually have a date on the can here. Nope, that's a lie. It says, "My life is hell without my ESD." 9:33 a.m. Florida.
Okay.
So, all right. But Untapped says it's got 171 check-ins. So that's why I'm assuming it's pretty new. Not a lot of check-ins, but it's got the cumulative rating of a 404. None of my friends have checked it in. Believe it or not, I still have friends on Untapped. And it reads.
I still get tagged by people.
I do too, and tagged and cheered. Yeah. Well, Untapped reads, "Caught in your feels? Same. Emotional Support Demon is a hazy IPA packed with Azaka and Simcoe Cryo hops, flinging your taste buds onto a flavor roller coaster of overripe cantaloupe, mango high chew gum, and candied pineapple." It's extremely specific. It won't fix your problems, but it will sit with you while you ignore them.
Nice.
Yeah, and I kind of liked the name of this, being somebody that supports mental health and people bettering themselves through mental health as I have myself.
Right.
So that's also what kind of got me here. So none of the, sappy shit here. Without further
there's room for sappiness.
ado, let's stick the old nose buds in here.
Oh, here we go. By the way, that's a gorgeous looking beer. Perfect haziness.
It is wonderful. And I get a lot of the candied pineapple on the nose. Like a ton of it. A little bit of that cantaloupe on the back end. Yeah, not too much mango there. Just a lot of that candied pineapple. So then I guess we'll warm up the old tongue jobby here.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, it tastes exactly as it smells. Like follows complete suit. A lot of that candied pineapple, mild overripe cantaloupe, as it says. I'm just gonna call it cantaloupe because I'm not a dick. The mango high chew. I mean, Maybe there's mango in there.
Maybe there's not.
Maybe there's not. But it kind of does have like that when you drink when you chew a fruity flavored gum and you kind of get that that really sugary flavor.
Yeah.
It's kind of got that on the way back end. So maybe that's what they're getting at. I've been spurned by Drecker before. I'm telling you right now, not spurned here.
Oh,
this was a delightful purchase.
Sometimes it's easy to fall back on Drecker's sort of hype and go, they put out good stuff. That's a cute can. I'll get it.
And that's kind of what I was going for here.
Yeah.
And then I did buy a single can. My local shop totally redid their single cans, and they were all new from shit they got in like the last 2 weeks.
Oh, fantastic.
So yes, I was very happy. It was very difficult for me to choose in that sense, but I did what you did, or what you said. I said, hey, Drecker, usually pretty solid.
Right.
Great can, usually phenomenal beer. And this was only $3.75 for a single can.
Not bad.
No, at 7.2%. I mean, that's Drecker. That's pretty solid.
Yeah. You know, it's funny you bring up beer prices and whatnot. Scott sent over an article the other day.
Thank you, Scott.
About beer prices. And we talked about like 1980s 6-pack prices. He sent one over that was 1960s 6-pack prices.
Was he born then? He was 57?
I think he was just qualifying for AARP.
Okay.
In the 60s. He's been retired since,
Oh, I meant like 1857. I'm sorry.
Oh, yes. Anyways, a 6-pack of beer in the 60s cost between $1.70 and $1.92 at its peak. This is the average price. And of course, beer back then was, Budweiser and that type of shit. Maybe some Schlitzes.
Yeah, that
I'll take 6 Schlitz.
They know more.
Yeah. But when adjusted for inflation, that same 6-pack at $1.70 in today's dollars would be $19.
Oh.
So adjusted for inflation, beer's actually cheaper nowadays. Because a average 6-pack between $10 and $13 of course.
Right.
Crap beer, but still apples to apples. So.
I guess I haven't looked at like a 6-pack price recently.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really often see a 6-pack of, Budweiser. It's usually like a 12 or a case or a, something like that. Also, not looking at those prices because I don't.
No. But like even like Line and Kugels around here.
Mm-hmm.
It's a decent enough beer. You just want to get a 6-pack. You're looking for like a patio kind of night.
Yeah.
And I think they're around like $7.99, $8.49
for a Liney.
Yeah, for a 6-pack of Lineys or something.
Not bad.
So, yeah, not bad at all.
Yeah. Did you do any? Well, you said you did, but did you do any Liney drinking over the weekend? Any good beers to report?
So I did not drink any Lineys. I've been really craving summer shandy lately.
Okay.
I think I just haven't had it in a while.
Yeah.
And the guy at work said he had some while just kind of doing some yard work a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, man, I can't stop thinking about it ever since. So I am going to plan to do a little Liney drinking eventually. But we went out to the local brew pub for dinner. We've kind of been shying away from this place because of the food and the service. And then
going downhill?
The price, I mean, they've been downhill since the pandemic.
Oh, sure.
So it's one of those places that we like try every year. So like maybe
right. You got good memories of it, but
exactly. It's like nostalgic for how good they used to be. So we were like, you know what? It's like a fucking 75-degree day out. It was absolutely gorgeous.
Was it great dick weather?
Actually, it was.
Yeah, it feels like good dick weather.
I did go to the bathroom and I was like, okay, flex. Okay. But anyway.
How's it hanging?
So we went and everybody, my wife was really skeptical on it too, because especially when we got there, she was not into anything that they had on the menu. So she just went with a defaulted cheese pizza.
Oh. So boring.
Right. And I got a Nashville hot sandwich. And what got me on the sandwich was they had jalapeno slaw on it. They never had the jalapeno slaw on it. So that really reeled me in. And I got their Beach Bod IPA.
Okay.
And it was just like a 6.2, 6.6, something like that. Kind of lighter, hazy. The beer was fantastic. I couldn't have been happier about it. And the food, it looked like when my wife got her cheese pizza, it was like a gourmet cheese pizza.
Oh, all
it
right.
looked like hand-tossed crust.
Okay.
Like nice crust, big it was like thinner, but then once it got to the actual crust, it was like nice and big and fluffy.
They rolled it a little bit.
And the cheese tasted like, I'm sure it was just regular mozzarella, but like the cheese even tasted really good. So she was like floored by the pizza, and then I was just floored mentally because she was having a good time.
Right. Like, this is great all around. My food could taste like cardboard. Who cares?
My kids gobbled up everything they had. My sandwich was delicious. The jalapeno slaw was
nice.
Such a great additive to that sandwich, and fries were good. The beer was good. Service was good. We left and we looked at each other. We're like, we have another option. Like,
yeah, welcome
now
back
we
to the
have
rotation.
another option. So that was exciting.
Nice.
And then we went out to dinner again, and I was like, Daddy's feeling a beer.
Yeah.
Right? Don't really do it too much anymore. I looked at the beer menu, and there was just not a lot on there. I think the best thing was like Spotted Cow.
Anybody not in Wisconsin right now is like, why didn't you order that?
There's reasons. But I saw
not that good, people.
Or they said they had 4 rotating taps on the menu, and the guy said one was like Kona Big Wave, which blah. And then he said one was Yuengling Michelob Ultra, which I thought was funny that was a rotating tab, and he couldn't remember the last one. I said, you know what?
Uh-oh.
Give me a Yuengling. I haven't had one since, Disney World was what, 2024 maybe?
Probably.
And I ordered it at like the diner place where they do like all the old school TV shit in there.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'll get a Yuengling.
Yeah, Daddy's wanting a lager.
And they brought it in a frosted glass, which again, I thought was hilarious because.
The worst thing you can do to your beer.
Right. It doesn't get much worse than that. And I had it and I took a sip and I just thought to myself, wow, that's just okay.
The most okayest beer of all time.
And I think I texted you and I said,
You did.
Had another Yuengling. And again, it is the most all right beer in the entire world. It is the okayest beer.
I have the text right now. It was went out to dinner tonight and ordered one Yuengling, literally the most all right beer on the face of the planet. And I said, no one wins mediocrity like Yuengling does.
And that is a 100% true fact. How
So
people get so up in arms about this beer. And I get they're like the oldest brewery or whatever it is that they claim.
Yeah.
Is it oldest craft brewery or oldest brewery?
Oldest continually operating craft brewery in the U.S., even though they're not really craft anymore.
I don't get it.
Yeah. I did like one of your follow-ups later was I did have a good beer last Friday, though. Spoiler alert, it wasn't Yuengling.
It was not. That was the beach spot I told you about. That was the beach spot.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, Yuengling is kind of like an 805. Like, it's never going to be offensive, but it's never going to be the best beer on the menu. And if you're looking for a lager, like, you can trust it.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But it's never going to impress you.
And that's exactly how I felt with, like, I don't know. I think my thought was when I had it on tap in Disney, I'm like, how often are people ordering beers in this restaurant? Maybe more than I thought.
Probably in Disney, yeah.
And then I thought, I don't know, it's Disney, so their lines would be pretty clean, I would assume.
One would hope, yeah.
But you never know. So I'm like, okay, this bar is very busy bar. It was like a pub and grill kind of thing. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a try. And it was just very lagery. I don't know.
Yeah. And talk about quality control. Like, I had it a year ago when I was in Florida. Have I talked about my Florida trip and how horrible it was?
I'm not quite sure.
Like for 4 weeks straight.
Yeah, maybe a time or two.
But I had a Yuengling out of a can. So it's, as it's supposed to be in terms of, packaging and all that stuff. And yeah, it was just pretty fucking all right.
Yeah, it is super okay.
Yeah, wasn't mad about it, but certainly wasn't putting it on Tapped. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, do not do that.
No, it's not worth it.
No. And then another beer I had was Hot Butcher for the World. I bought one of their Italian Pilsners.
Oh, okay.
It was a gold medal winner in like 2025 or 26 even, maybe this year with something. I don't know. But it's got, or not a gold, a bronze. I apologize. It's got a bronze medal on the Untapped. It was Italian Pilsner. It had the Saz hops. And the Super Saz hops.
It
was called Double Saz. And it was super good.
Nice.
Super crisp.
I say it sounds crispy.
Yeah, it said What did it say? It said sweet cereal notes, candied lemon, and then faint floral. And I would say it just hit about all of those.
Nice.
And it was very, very wonderful, crisp, light drinking beer.
Pleasant.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. We did a little barbecue action at the house over the weekend, and Interim Brian, Interim Brian came over, talked a lot about dicks.
Oh, that I'm not shocked.
Yeah. We even talked about debsdicks.com. We haven't been there lately. Nothing's changed, but you should still go there. I had a couple other friends over too, and Bryan brought over, he subscribes to the Lazy Dog, the restaurant. They have like a beer club.
I don't know what Lazy Dog is, but
okay, it's semi-nationwide, but not like full-on nationwide. You know, it's BJ's-esque, but they don't do their beers. Yeah, they don't do their beers in-house. They partner with Melvin.
I don't think BJ's does either.
They do. They make their own beers. At least they used
really?
to. I think they still do though. Yeah, it's their own shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so they use Melvin for Lazy Dog's in-house beers. So you're getting some quality out of it. Except they usually like over-fruit the shit out of them, and it's meant to appeal to the masses, and by masses I mean like 19-year-old chicks. But generally, I don't like a Lazy Dog beer. He brought one over for me specifically because it had Pog in it, and I went, "Oh, you brought me a Pog beer?" And he goes, "Yeah, it's a hazy." And I went, "Oh, fruited hazy." Yeah. You know what? I tried that bad boy. Not bad at all. I was pleasantly surprised.
I'm not gonna lie. I passed up on a fruited hazy for the show.
Yeah, I normally would too. Like when he said, "Oh, I brought it just for you," and I'm like, "Oh, thanks, man." And then I saw it was a fruited hazy, and now he's gonna listen to this. But I was like, "Oh," inside I'm like, "Oh, I gotta drink this fruited IPA." God damn it! It was actually pretty not bad at all. I enjoyed my drinking experience.
Well, that's awesome. What a nice surprise.
Pleasant surprise. You know what? The key was it wasn't super fruity. It was like a hint of fruit.
Okay.
And like Firestone did a whole fruited series with their Mind Haze. And let me tell you, fucking awful. Just straight up fruit juice plus a little bit of a hazy IPA.
Yeah.
And that's just not what I'm here for. It was light in the fruit department and a decent hazy, base. And it was actually a pleasant drinking experience. And the day before I had found my favorite beer from Casa Agria, RIP, was Oxnard, their hazy pale ale. And I was cleaning out some shit and I found a rando 4-pack.
No way.
Sitting in my kegerator the night before. And I was like, oh, it's not older than a Total Wine beer. And I looked at the date. It's not. It was about 2 years old.
Jesus.
But it stayed cold the entire time. It wasn't sitting on a hot shelf.
So did you crack it?
Cracked one open. Not fresh, but not the worst.
Drinkable?
Drinkable.
Okay.
So shared one of those with Bryan too.
I'm sure he appreciated that. I know he liked Casa.
Yeah, RIP. Here's the good news about Casa. So for anybody around my hood, Ventura County, Casa Agria, one of the best breweries around, they sort of folded. Their head brewer / owner and assistant brewer got hired at a brewery called Rincon, which, if we're being quite honest, their beer was pretty mid at best.
Rincon.
Rincon, Rincon. It's a beach.
Okay.
Rincon Beach is in Ventura, and so this is Rincon Brewing. They closed shop. They got hired at Rincon. First of all, Rincon's beer has gotten significantly better. Once they took over, Bryan and I went and had lunch at the brewery, and great food. I mean, good food. Not like right home good, but good food. And the beer was much better. And they're allowing him to brew a couple of the Casa recipes on their system.
No kidding.
And put them up as Casa beers. So we were drinking the shit out of some Casa beers at Rincon. It was amazing.
That's actually like crazy amazing.
It's crazy amazing. And honestly, if you think about it, it's smart because Casa had the name, they had the following. So people, the beer nerds of Ventura County, are going to come to Rincon looking for Casa beers that they miss. I know I am.
Damn.
Yeah. Daddy was a little hard.
What a great marketing ploy for Rincon.
Yeah. Super smart. So they got a great brewer and then they got a great brand with it.
And now their beer's better. That's just...
Mm-hmm.
They on the up and up. Look out for Rincon.
Yeah, so now I'm excited to go back. We did lunch there a couple weeks ago, maybe 3-4 weeks ago. And
how close are they to you?
Not that close. I happened to be in the city of Ventura for some jury duty. And also, as we know, Interim Brian is a lawyer. So we were in the same building at the same time.
That's fun.
And hey, want to do a little lunchy poo? He said, yeah.
If that was the case, I would wish I would get jury duty all the time.
So he pulled out the old business card and called it a tax write-off, and we had a few beers and
goddamn lawyers.
We sat down to eat, and I said, "Here, we got to talk about one work-related thing. Let me ask you a lawyer question." And he goes, "Okay." And I asked him, and he answered. I said, "All right, perfect. It's a write-off."
Damn it.
Oh, good times. So love me some Interim Brian. All right. Question for you, Flex.
What's up?
Would you drink a beer made with whale testicles, hold on, that were smoked in sheep poop?
Oh. You had me at whale testicles.
I always do.
The first thought that crossed my mind was, I wonder how big whale testicles are.
Almost as big as mine.
They like bowling balls. They like beach balls.
I guess it probably depends on the type of whale.
I guess, but I feel like all whales are pretty large.
That is true.
But
oh my God, each testicle weighs around 1,100 pounds?
Come on.
Oh my God. Whales are rocking like 2,000 pounds of balls.
Jesus.
Oh my, what type of whale is this? Google, you have blown my mind.
Gotta be a blue whale.
It's gotta be. Doesn't say, but holy shit.
Would be ironic if it was a sperm whale. Somebody had to.
That's why they pay us the big bucks. Anyways, this is a real beer. Back in 2015, an Icelandic brewery called, Brewhus Stilja.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, I nailed it. Suck it, Iceland. Released a smoked ale called, God damn it.
I'm out on the smoked ale.
Yeah, Havlar, Hvalur. How do you go from an H to a V? That doesn't work. Havlar 2, number 2, for a traditional midwinter festival celebrating Icelandic food history. And apparently somebody looked at the normal smoked beer and thought, not nearly Icelandic enough. So they took fin whale testicles, cured them, smoked them over dried sheep dung, and then added them to the brewing process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is this making your tap list?
I'm gonna pass on this beer.
Yeah, I think that's a little much for me.
I wonder how long it takes to cure a whale ball.
I just think about when you're trying to thaw meat in the microwave and it asks you how many pounds you're putting in there.
So ridiculous.
It's like, can I type in 2,000?
Apparently they have really big microwaves in Iceland.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
Well, they have Viking appliances, so.
I feel like you would need like a crane just to smoke these things.
One crane per ball. I mean, Jesus.
Oh, man. What are they smoking it in like a man-made, like a handmade fire, like a campfire?
At the very least.
Oh,
like, holy
God.
shit.
Like a brush burn or something. Jeez.
Yeah, it's a wildfire to smoke their whale balls. Oh, dear.
Guess they import a lot of whale balls to California. Oh, it's wildfire season. Hey, we got to get our crop of whale testicles in their stat.
Time to get smoking.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Man, that's why it smelled so bad when there's a fire here a few weeks ago. Dirty whale taint.
You guys smell that? Yeah, it kind of smells like burnt whale balls. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's it. A little extra salty.
Gross.
Oh, dear. All right, we should probably move on for the ball talk. We got a voicemail from our buddy Bryan.
Okay.
He's following up on our Total Wine complaints. Fuck you, Total Wine.
Hello. No one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, Greg. Hey, Flex. Bryan from Madison. Listening to the latest episode about how much Total Wine sucks. And I'm going to have to partially agree with you. Not necessarily Total Wine fault on how they leave their beers out on the shelf. A little peek behind the curtain here, being a distributor for beer and being a beer sales rep for craft breweries. What will happen is we'll sell something in, Total Wine buys it, leaves it on a shelf, hopefully everybody buys it. If it sits and it doesn't sell, they would have to ask me to take it back. And then I would have to get, basically, I would lose money on it if I took it back. So if I sold it in, I would lose money if I had to take it back. So it's kind of on the beer reps to do their job to get the stanky-ass old beer off the shelf. So, but they don't want to because then they're going to take a hit. But now, on the other side of me running a liquor store, which I have done, and if I have beer that's on my shelf for 5 years, I'm not buying another goddamn thing from those reps until they get rid of that old fucking beer. So, it's a little bit of a catch-22. That's kind of how it works. That's why you're seeing so much old crap, is because they're hoping people will just buy it. Maybe the beer rep, sweeten the deal by, hey, I'll give you a little discount here, or I'll give you some free swag if I don't have to take this stuff back, and kind of work with them that way. So it's a little bit of both, a little bit of the reps, a little bit of Total Wine. So that's it. You guys have a good one. Talk to you later.
Makes sense. Also, has this guy had every job on the planet?
No, I mean, he did like beer sales for years.
Yeah, ran a liquor store.
No, I think he meant he ran a liquor store by like he was the rep for the liquor store. That's what I'm assuming.
Good insight. That's about what I expected. I figured there was some sort of give and take on it, but I would think that even the beer rep who stands to lose a little bit of money on that would want to keep it at least semi-fresh, like not 5 years old, so that people would actually buy the fucking beer.
I mean, I think what the stores have to do is have a better way out of the beer.
Mm-hmm.
Clearance it out a little sooner.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if they're allowed to. I guess that's a question for Brian.
A little bit of a better price. They are. I know.
Yeah.
Total Wine does have like a clearance section.
I wonder if they're allowed to just do it without asking, if they have to get permission first. Or
that would be interesting. That would be something for Brian to let us know. But yeah, I know there's a grocery store chain around here. It's like employee owned or whatever. Like it's I can't say small time because their stores are huge and great and they make a lot of money. But they actually, if they're long on alcohol or if they got out of date beers, they will put like $3 on a fucking 4-pack and they'll fill it up in a shopping cart and they'll just be like, please buy this. Buy it so it's out of here so we don't have to throw it away. And they're at least getting a little bit of money from it.
Right. Maybe they break even or lose a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah. Yeah. But like they do it. I mean, they do it on bottles of liquor. They do it on anything in the liquor department that they're just long on or that's old.
Yeah.
So I feel like liquor stores and Total Wine just have to be better at doing it.
Yeah. One thing I saw back in the day, Trader Joe's by my old place. So this is years ago, 7, 8, 9 years ago. They would take beers that were, coating, put them in a brown paper bag and price it for like, I don't remember, $3-4 for the bag. And all you would know was that you're guaranteed 6 beers. And I forget what it is. I think like at least 2 of them were like craft, like good craft, not like Blue Moon craft, and the other 4 might be fucking garbage. They might be Trader Jose's. They might be, whatever. And honestly, that was a lot of fun and pretty low investment to try some mystery beers.
I do like the mystery beer concept.
Yeah, it's like $4, $3-4, and you get what you get, but we promise there'll be 1 or 2 good ones in there.
I like that.
Yeah, it's fun.
That's super solid concept.
Come on, Total Wine, get some fucking brown bags.
Yeah, somebody
do it up. Brian, thanks for calling. Good information. Feel free to answer our other questions. 5538 beer.
I do have another funny thing to bring up with Brian. Also, my buddy Tim brought it up to me as well. Was it the last show? I think it was when I said that Wisconsin doesn't have badgers.
Oh, were you wrong?
I was wrong. Apparently, Wisconsin is I don't know if they're plentiful of badgers,
lousy with badgers.
But Brian sent me like the map of where they live and their habitats are, and he said, "Hey, man, I guess it must get kind of confusing, being that 90% of the country is populated by badgers." But I swear, growing up in school, they had said that badgers were not in Wisconsin.
Okay, I don't know if they're in Wisconsin, but I did just Google, why is Wisconsin the badger state? And Google AI says, Wisconsin is known as the badger state because of the early 19th century lead miners, who burrowed into the earth to find minerals and survive the harsh winters.
They co-signed me on that part.
Okay.
Because that part's accurate. That is what I did say. They co-signed me on that. But both of these gentlemen texted me, which I thought was hilarious, and said, basically, like, what are you, stupid? Like, yeah.
Clearly.
There are badgers in Wisconsin. I've never actually seen, outside of a zoo, a badger in Wisconsin. So I don't believe that they're here, but apparently they are.
Well, Google backs that up as well. I said, are there a lot of badgers in Wisconsin? Yes, badgers are surprisingly abundant and widespread throughout Wisconsin, but they are incredibly elusive.
Yeah, ain't never seen one.
Yeah, they don't exist.
I'm sold.
Yeah, I believe you. No badgers in Wisconsin.
Yeah, but also
all in Minnesota.
Thanks for listening, everybody. Love it.
We like feedback. It means you're listening.
I love the feedback. And even Brian was talking to me about a beer that he got from a brewery that I shy away from because I know their beers aren't very great. But I told him once October rolls around, I said, this certain brewery makes a really good Madison.
Yeah.
And his response, I said Oktoberfest. I called it an Oktoberfest. And he responded in all caps, Madison! And it made me so fucking happy.
That's awesome.
Yes. So, Brian, thanks for listening. Tim.
Thanks, Brad Guy.
Thanks for listening as well. You guys, love you guys.
Yeah, love it. Love the feedback. Thank you guys for proving that you're listening, even if it means we're stupid. Anyways, do you mind if I take a little sip over here?
Yeah, no, I thought you looked a little thirsty.
Parched.
He calls to the bullpen for
beer.
Yeah, buddy. This is one of the ones I picked up from Total Wine that wasn't canned 5 years ago. That was relatively fresh.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, there was two. There was the Malibu that I had last week, and then there's this one. And this is Kern River Brewing Church with lots of U's in the church.
I love it.
Yes.
Big fan.
With an OK sign. 7.6%. It's a West Coast IPA, Mosaic, Citra, and Amarillo. That is the description. Goddamn, do I love that. 3.9 out of 7,700 ratings. Pretty.
It's a good amount of ratings.
Fucking respectable. 3.9 there. On the can, actually, it says church is a saying we use out on the river for something truly sublime. For example, kayaking over that waterfall was church. This wonderfully balanced IPA with Mosaic, Citra, and Amarillo hops probably won't absolve you of all your sins, or even any of them, but we still hope you enjoy it. Remember, church is where you find it. Find yours today.
I think this is funny because about 3 or 4 years ago when I started trying to bring tight back, because things are tight.
Tight.
My sister-in-law's husband, suck it. He would do the OK sign when I said, and he would go tight.
Yeah.
So the fact that they say church and use that, I think that is lovely and wonderful.
And they've had this beer around, I mean, at least a decade. This beer's been around forever. I realized I hadn't had it on the show, and it was one of the few cans I could find that was brewed this year and at Total Wine.
This year?
I'm not joking. So I was like, you know what? I haven't visited Kern River in a while. Let's get it. On the schnoz, pretty danky, like light dank.
It's a shit ton of lacing on that glass.
Dude,
holy balls.
It's nothing but lace.
Holy whale testicles.
That's a lot of testicle.
It's a lot of lacing.
Yeah, a little dank, a little fruity on the nose. See what the tongue jobber says. Really follows suit. It's light. I mean, you can see the body of it is extremely clear. It's like I'd call it a modern West Coast.
I would say so, especially with the color. It's not that coppery, like ambery type. It is.
Yeah, a little bit. I think part of that is my very yellow lighting above me.
Okay.
It's very light. It's very clear, effervescent, if you will, and a little dank, a little fruit, more citrusy, but real easy to drink. 7.6%, pretty well hidden. I got one of these, and I'm a haze whore, so I don't know if I want 4, but I think a 2-pack would have been sublime.
I do like the idea of a 2-pack.
I wish I've literally never seen one before. I wish breweries would do 2-packs.
The only 2-packs I've ever seen are at my local liquor store.
Mm-hmm.
And it's when they get big stouts in. Big stouts or big porters that are like 10 to 12%. And they will cut the 4-pack in half and do 2-packs, which I think is awesome.
ABV is way too big.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. But if there was a huge ABV like that, do you want 4 of them?
Oof, no.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah,
Somebody does. But I love the 2-pack idea.
Yeah. Me too. Love it. A little news before we wrap things up. Regional craft brewing is still shrinking, but there are signs of improvement. New data from the Brewers Association shows regional craft breweries are still facing challenges, but there are signs that conditions may be improving. A regional craft brewery is generally defined as an independent craft brewer producing more than 15,000 barrels of beer per year, typically with distribution across multiple states. It makes me think like Firestone, that type of brewery.
Okay. Yeah, that's like Lakefront Brewing here. They're big regional craft brewery.
Like I imagine like Sierra Nevada is probably too big to be regional, but I think like Firestone and probably Lakefront are regional.
What's the step up from regional?
I don't know, national? Guess I could have looked that up.
You think Sierra Nevada's national? They might be.
I mean, Pale Ale's fucking everywhere.
It's everywhere.
So I'm just saying.
Okay. Maybe.
Yeah. Among regional breweries ranked outside the top 50 by production volume, 55% reported production declines in 2025, which, while sounds depressing, is slightly better than 2024, where 57% reported production declines. Meanwhile, 37% reported growth and 8% were flat year over year. So, like, not a huge U-turn, but hopefully the beginning of something for breweries.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think Steph was talking about it one of the last episodes we had her on, that she we were talking about the prime of craft beer and how it's kind of been on the decline since like 2022.
Right.
And how we're kind of like projecting like another upward, incline on this positive incline in the craft beer industry. So
yeah,
maybe it's a step towards that.
Hope so. Ebbs and flows, everybody. Some sad news. Atraveta Beer Company announces final pour. Atraveta Beer Co. in Colorado Springs will close on June 28th after 8 years in business. Founder Jess Fierro first gained recognition as a home brewer after winning Beerland, the brewing competition series created by Golden Road Brewing founder Meg Gill. A year later, she and her husband Rich opened Atraveta, which became Colorado's first Latina-owned craft brewery. In announcing the closure, the brewery said Atraveta was about more than beer, pointing to its nonprofit partnerships, cultural education events, and commitment to creating a welcoming environment for the community. If the name sounds familiar, it's because the Fierros gained national attention in 2022 when Rich Fierro helped stop the gunman during a mass shooting at an LGBTQ+ nightclub in Colorado Springs. That same year, Brewbound named Atraveta one of its rising stars. Yeah, he was the dude that took down the gunman.
Yeah, I remember that. We did that story.
Yeah, and I remember Chew bought some of their swag before they sold. I tried to, and it was totally sold out.
Yeah, that's right. It sold out super quick. Yeah.
Yeah, and it took them like a year to catch up with it. And, we were in Colorado Springs last summer, and we tried to go, but they had some weird, they were closed. Like the 2 days we were in town, they were closed, like Monday, Tuesday, or something like that. And so we didn't get to make it, and that's too bad. But sad times. Sorry to hear that.
That is terrible.
Everyone's favorite brewery owner, former Brewdog owner James Watt, has a new brewery, and he's offering free equity.
Wait. More like James Twat.
There you go.
Got him.
Brewdog co-founder James Watt is launching a new beer brand called Second Best. And he's offering offering a sizable ownership stake to former Brewdog investors. Watt announced the venture on LinkedIn and said up to 19.3% of the company will be allocated to former Equity for Punks investors, the crowdfunding backers who helped fund Brewdog between 2009 and 2021, and also got fucked in their sale to Tilray. Those investors were largely left out when Brewdog was sold to Tilray earlier this year. Oops. According to Watt, eligible investors can claim the same ownership percentage in Second Best that they once held in Brewdog, free of charge. Watt says there are no catches, no cash required, and that those shares will rank alongside his own equity in the new company. We shall see about that.
Yeah, not the best guy to back or take deals from, or
right.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay.
We'll end it on this one. I could not pass this story up, mainly because the headline got me so good. From Iowa City. Man arrested for drunk driving at cemetery. Again.
Damn it.
Dustin Snyder is charged with operating while under the influence, harassment, and assault on persons in certain occupations. Very specific. According to a criminal complaint, Snyder was driven a pickup truck Thursday afternoon at Memory Gardens Cemetery on Muscatine Avenue when he backed the truck into a tree. The complaint says when Snyder was located, he showed signs of intoxication. A test found Snyder's BAC was above 08, the legal limit, of course. Police say while Snyder was being processed, he threatened to kill an officer by slitting his throat. He also threatened to sexually assault the officer and stated the officer better feel threatened.
Oh.
Police say Snyder also kicked a desk, pushing it into the thigh of a uniformed officer, causing swelling to their leg.
Jesus Christ.
Apparently, this is not the first time Snyder has been arrested for driving drunk at Memory Garden Cemetery. In April 2025, a mere year ago, Snyder arrested for OWI while he was seen driving an excavator on the public roadway. In that case, police say Snyder admitted to drinking. Court records show Snyder pled guilty in that case.
So
man.
Not a reputable fella.
Probably not. Probably don't want to, loan that guy cash or anything.
I don't even want to call him or text him or anything
or know him.
Yeah, just pass him by.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh man,
just driving drunk at the cemetery again.
That is freaking wild.
Yeah, must be boring out there in Iowa City.
Just a lot of corn.
Yeah, it's true. You can ferment corn. That's why he's so drunk.
Probably does about It's probably his hobby.
Bathtub gin or something. All right, let's get out of here. Thank you all for
corn gin.
Corn gin. Yeah. I hear a banjo whenever we talk about it. Thank you all for listening. Thanks for hanging out with us. A big hello to Vanessa.
Hey, Vanessa.
Follow us on the socials at Craft Beer Republic, at FlexMeBeer, _ in between, 80553 Beer. Educate us. I think that's everything. Mail at craftbeerrepublic.com. I think that's it. I hope everyone out there is church, and I hope they're staying hydrated.
And on that note,
good night, everybody.